EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the capital city of Colorado. Welcome to Denver and Empower Field at Mile High. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Denver Broncos. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. And off we go here from Mile High. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. And he's going to be stopped up at the line to begin this ball game.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On 2nd down, it's down. 10 yards on the scramble there. He picks up the 1st down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
There's a handoff to Hubbard. He'll work forward for a couple. That's the safety telling Noah Hufanga on the tackle. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Play action now. Prescott in trouble, and down he goes. Montez Sweat gets it for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush. Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Oh, looked like he wove at a seam for a moment. He was taken down after a solid return. He'll throw to begin with Purdy. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down.
32-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
18 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A big-time play for the Broncos. 47 yards.
At the 29-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be taken down. They get 24 on that one. Just like that, it's 1st and goal.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner out. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it.
To the goal line and in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Denver. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. No problem there on the extra point. And the Broncos will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll run with the rookie drafted in the 3rd round. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
Third and 7.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Fielded at the 9. And some nifty running on the return. Got some good yardage before he was taken down. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 79 yards. Touchdown, Denver. The extra point is good. Broncos will extend their 1st quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. First down, Prescott. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down.
18 on the play. And the Packer first down.
Now Hubbard. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. They've got it with 2nd and 3 coming up.
46.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. That's going to be incomplete. Good work as the defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up first and goal. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Play fake. Prescott moving to his left. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, let the play another down.
And this defense trying to stiff it. He gets back to the line, and that is it. Third and goal coming up.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half.
And he will score! Touchdown, Green Bay. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year. Tucker's extra point up and good. And the Packers are on the board. It's now 14-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Purdy. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. Working straight downfield, it is Williams. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Broncos. It's his third touchdown catch this year. The extra point, up and good. And the Broncos will take a 21-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first and 10, Prescott. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. The reception for Rondale Moore. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Third and a yard. Back to throw is Prescott. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott escaping the pressure right. And he's going to have a Packers first down. They wind up getting close to 10 yards on that 4th and 1.
4th and short, initially, you could tell. He's just trying to get this ball out of his hand quickly, just enough to move the chains. Defense did a good job taking his reads away, so he turns into a runner, puts his head down, picks up the first down, keeps this drive alive.
He'll check this down to the running back. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
Second down, Prescott. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. Dak to throw. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Jalen Thompson. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. A first down throw for Purdy. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
On 2nd down, Purdy. Catch is made. That is Williams. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big-time play for the Broncos. 32 yards. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Get set. Yellow. Watch out. Yellow.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy going up top and looking for Andrews. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And you know defensively, when you go up against an offense of this caliber, Mike, you're going to have to defend against those deep shots. It's a big part of what this offense is built upon. So that's a nice job attacking and defending downfield when they're able to force the incomplete pass.
Here's Purdy again. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and He's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Third down. Purdy. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome, so it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
Yellow. Yellow.
Throwing again is Purdy.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
2nd and 5.
Get set. Get set. 18. 21. 11. You're not. Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He's got it at the 7, and he'll take this one in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Denver. That's a 2-touchdown game for numbers 7 and 8 for the season.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8 at his past the 40-yard line. So we are at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Yellow. 18.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He's hit as he throws. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I'm not sure what it was, Mike, but there was something off about that play from the jump. I'm not sure if it was the body language or the on-the-line-of-scrimmage communication, but it was pretty clear to me that they weren't on the same page, and I think the result showed.
A 2nd down throw here for Purdy. That's right side and brought in by Williams. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Denver 1st down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Kyron Williams, the intended receiver there. It's 2nd down.
Yellow. Yellow. 18. What's up? Yellow.
Back to the air is Purdy. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
And he will score. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Broncos. An extra point attempt to follow. His kick is good. Broncos will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Yeah! Here we go!
That is Ferguson in motion. On 2nd down, it's Dak. Check this down. That's Hubbard out of the backfield. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield.
So, Mike, there's this idea that every time the defense blitzes, it has to result in a sack. But there's a lot of other ways that you can impact the play, and we see it here. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hand, get it to the check down, and now you just need to rally tackle and bring them down for a loss.
On 3rd down, Prescott. Over the middle to his tight end, Ferguson. 12 yards on that hookup. 1st down, Packers.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, then on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go!
On play action, here's Dak. Rushed to his left. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. And he's out of bounds in great shape. It's down at the 15-yard line. A big gainer for Green Bay. 33 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
And he'll fight forward, doesn't get a hold up, and he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's no...
It is brought in the end zone. Take down. Touchdown, Packers. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
The return starts from the 5. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Get set! Yellow. Watch out!
From the gun, it's Purdy. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
That's good.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33.
At the 33-yard line.
Watch out! Yellow.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 33, here's 2nd and 3.
Outside. Yellow. Watch out! Yellow. Swing. Yellow. Swing.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. Right back to Williams. They connect again. He's got room to roam. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They get 24 on that one. Just like that, it's 1st and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal.
Get set. Yellow.
Purdy gonna put it up again. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point is up and through. And the Broncos will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Packers take over 1st and 10. At their own 35-yard line.
Yeah! There we go.
Travel start on the ground. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
And he's going to have the 1st down yard. Across the 50 to the 48.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
7-yard line.
Yeah, very good.
From the shotgun, it's down. Right back to St. Brown. They connect again. And no chance to turn, and you go. That one good for just a couple.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. To the air again. Prescott. He's got his man. Complete to Dell. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to keep it himself.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's a 2nd and 6. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
A gain of 7. First down, Green Bay.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
2 yards.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
The throw left side finds Dell. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Tucker's good on the extra point. And the Packers are able to cut into the deficit. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Get set.
First carry here for Kyron Williams. And he will be taken down. We'll see. They want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
10 yards.
2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches.
Outside. 18.
It's another run here for Williams. And will be brought down.